Coach. This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Yeah,
this will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
But conventional football. Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a first carry for Garrett Blunt. And Blunt will not get there.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers, brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here comes Grant on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10.
I don't know what camera we got to switch this to, but...
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Shift. Check 43. Obama.
Goff now looks to throw.
Oh yeah, I gotta change that camera real quick.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
I don't like that.
The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's 2nd down. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. It's complete to Grant. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Now a 1st down throw. Gone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Jakeem Grant, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through, and it's now a 7-0 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back.
That's what we wanted him to do. We want him to bring those out. Strip him.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Mark that down as a pickup of 13.
I should have known.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Motion, motion, motion.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Throwing on second down. Trubisky. He's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
That's my fault, though. I got caught doing some bullshit.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
What's up, Jalen?
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Trubisky. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Samson Abukum. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Hey, ball. Hey, Charlie. 41's the mic. You must be getting shot.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And Robinson with a
Jalen Ramsey, are you kidding me? I knew
this is
he
going to
was
be
going to
another
do it.
first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36.
Like, I knew it.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Cohen. John Johnson, one of the leading tacklers from the safety position in the NFL, there to make the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go again.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch. Real difficult to hold on to him because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
I only wanted to do it for
It's
that
good,
one
and
play.
we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That was what I did. I deserved that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Wow.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Get ready, get ready. Hold on. Check.
Gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I got you, boy. Watch the shit.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He whips that one incomplete there.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check it out. Ric Flair. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 37. Joker.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
What's up?
Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We need a strip, doggy. We know what you want to do.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
No.
This is Cullen, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Completes it to middle. Able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. On first down, Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Bro, I should have known that shit was coming. I should have known that shit was coming.
Give him a gain of 37.
They let niggas get that shit off, and I couldn't get mine.
Any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Here's Trubisky to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh,
and he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
You gotta shoot both, man. Not the kicker. That's the kicker.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you're...
He's got a man. Complete. 20. Touchdown.
What's up, Jakeem?
Jakeem Grant, 76 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
In a big way, that was a statement long touchdown.
Which card?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Both of them?
I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
I said, what else? Alright, well, I'm gonna be by there to come get him probably either later or tomorrow.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up
Thank
and
you.
then some on 2nd and 13.
I love you. I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay?
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, team stick! Team stick! Let's go, team stick!
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time.
You know what you want to do.
And now it's 3rd down.
I'm not about to allow
I
that.
watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Come on, there's some bullshit right here.
Now Trubisky. Going up top for Miller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Who's there for all that shit? Don't block him, please. Oh, he's jogging? Oh yeah, he's not getting no more runs.
Run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah, you can't get no more burn.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's Mostert, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough
Can't get
confidence
no
to
more
win
burn, bro.
football.
You was
In that
jogging.
situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
It's gotta be a Raheem show.
Mostert.
Yeah, it's a Raheem show.
Take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A beautiful
Strip
fake.
him, dog.
And the decision to
Doing all
bring
that
it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Get him. That's what I want to see. I want to see somebody go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky.
He's trying, Jalen.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Trubisky will throw.
Oh yeah,
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
This is Mostert. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. That catch good for a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's gone. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
My black kicker is with the shit.
And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Let's go, let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Trubisky.
Oh, yeah, Jalen.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
This one's just a chippy.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I want Robert Woods on this side, Cooper Kupp there, and Van Jefferson there. Nah, Robert Woods got to be the outside receiver.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Duke, you ain't even supposed to be getting them more
Most of the
shine,
time, the ball's
bro.
in the air. You're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Mostert, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it, baby.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Value three. Super. 6-6, pull it high. Turbo 7.
Goff now to throw. Nowhere to escape.
That's an idea. I should have just wasted a timeout. That was stupid. I didn't mean to switch the play.
Sack number 14 for him on the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out
First
of
down
here.
for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run past
What's up,
Archer.
Terrell?
And he'll be
Son.
brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. From the 38, Trubisky looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. Forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his
I
way at
baited
all in the
that.
first half, and I'll bet you the offense
I
coordinator
wanted
made a
it.
note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, I ran him up too far.
And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
I don't know what that's about, but for sure, if he would have picked it up, he was gonna run with it.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Super one.
From the gun, a run for Johnson.
Because it's not supposed to be Dookie, that's why.
Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Just beating the play clock is gone. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Last year for Everett, just 33 catches, 2 touchdowns, but he really has a chance to cement himself as a top tight end in this offense. People around the organization said he had a really good offseason, and he's ready to make that next step. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check nickel.
And to give this time to the tailback. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Hey, high 7.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
You gotta.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Didn't find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
I thought that was it, but I need you to come all the way down and not just. He was going to come all the way down to the running back spot.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Super. Find the mic. I got you.
From the gun, here's Gone. They got a man. It's Woods. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
I just want my kicker to get raw anyway. So.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Don't really matter
So
at this
3
point.
field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score, they know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
High and low.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Get off the field. Check 59. Ran, go. 59. Like the 59. Took the ball.
Now it's Trubisky. Out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 23 yards, the final tally.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch. Turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Hey, box drop.
Get out of here, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Don't hit him at
He's
all.
out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second quarter.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Quick pass out to Miller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Then Jarvis Landry leaves your stupid ass on the other side of the field.
Touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears.
He's not even fast, dog.
Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
The toss running left. It's Cohen.
Oh,
He will
Kenny.
not make it into the end zone. He stops short, and that might
What's
spell
up,
it into their
Kenny?
chances as this stays a 3-score game.
Talk with that little baby-ass boy.
So still lots of work left to do, but here
I
comes
should have known
the
this was
onside
coming.
kick.
It's all right. Straight to me. Get
And
on
the
it.
hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like
All
they needed
teams
the
is the
football
hands.
back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the
Oh, he was
coaches
breaking
tell us,
that.
well, when you score on special teams, more than 3% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Kill.
Out of the gun. Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Listen.
I think a free play now for Goff. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I
would
don't
do
even
for
know why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is now 24. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go. Hey, switch gears.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
What's
And
up,
he'll get
Kenny?
this up to the
How many tackles
30-yard
you got?
line.
Let's
A gain there of 12 yards
12?
and a first down for the Bears.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What's up, Reader?
The building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. On 2nd down.
What's up, Reader?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
I've been calling
So
your
the
name
Bears
out a
with the
lot.
football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keeps the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Hakeem hits that time on the tackle. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.